When does the season start? I don't know about you, but ever since I started gardening, I've never felt like the season starts in the spring equinox or when I start sowing those summer crops or on the last frost day. Rather, I've always felt like the season starts on the day I sow my fava beans. And so, that's what we are doing today. As usual in no-dig gardening, we're spreading about 3 centimeters of compost on the surface of the soil, up it to 5 or more if you're starting a new bed from scratch. If you have trouble with the amount of compost you should actually spread, you can always make these calculations in volume and get a more accurate idea of how much compost to spread. And so, using this stick, I'm measuring about 60 centimeters, the same distance I'll be separating the rows between the clumps of seeds. I'll be sowing 5 seeds per clump in an X pattern, a few centimeters apart from one another. You can of course sow fava beans one by one instead of in a clump. I've been taught this way by my grandma, and it seems to help a little bit with the amount of wind we get here throughout the year. Here in Portugal we have quite a dry climate, and so we have to take things a bit differently when it comes to watering. It forces us to water quite a bit more. This year, however, when it comes to the fava beans, I was able to not water them a single time, from the November sowing until the May harvest. And I did that just by covering the soil with straw. The occasional rain and the extra shade provided by the fava plants helped keep the moisture in the soil. Fava beans are a highly appreciated delicacy here in Portugal, but even if you don't want to grow them to eat, grow them as a cover crop. They're excellent at nitrogen fixing. The nodules left behind in the roots will provide your soil with extra nitrogen. And the greens, you can throw them in your compost pile, for example, where they'll provide you with lots of nitrogen as well. So, sow some fava beans. It's the perfect time for you to do it too. And happy growing season!